Base UI just got stable yesterday, and boom, Shadcn just dropped a new major update with Base UI. Let's take a quick deep dive. I promise you will love it. From the very first commit, the goal of Shadcn UI was to make it customizable. But somehow along the way, all apps started looking the same. I guess the defaults were a little too good. That's so true. I swear the defaults are so good that every website out there looks a bit like Shadcn because everybody is fine with the default minimalistic look of Shadcn. But today we're changing that. npx Shadcn create. So we got a new command here to create actual Shadcn apps. So we're starting with 5 new visual styles: Vega, Nova, Maya, Lyra or Lyra, and Myra or Mirror. I have no idea. Maybe these are the ex-girlfriends of Sir Shadcn. And this goes beyond theming, and then we have a new component library in here, Base UI. I just made a video about Base UI last week. You can check it out here. But enough of the reading. Let's get started in here. And there we see it, the new experience, the new editor. We can now build a customized Shadcn project. So on the right hand side, you see that we now can customize a lot of things, starting with the component library. Yes, we can finally choose Base UI. If you toggle to Base UI, nothing will change because basically the UI itself doesn't change, but the underlying component library is changing. Yeah, the whole Radix UI Base UI discussion, I discussed it on this channel already, but the main point is that Radix UI is not really maintained anymore, and there are a lot of issues, as you can see here. And on the other hand, Base UI is maintained a lot. Dudes that worked on Radix UI are now working for Base UI. The base fact is that Base UI is now maintained and Radix UI not that much anymore. And then we can choose a style: Vega, Nova, Maya, Lyra or Mirror. So all with their special touch to it. Like the classic Shadcn look is Vega, Nova is a little bit less padding and margins, so more compact. Then we have Maya, soft and rounded. As you can see, I really like that one. Oh wait, I don't think I like these inputs here, honestly. Then we have Lyra, boxy and sharp. That is also a cool thing, especially paired with mono fonts, as they write here. And then we have Mirror, compact, made for dance interface. Then we can choose the base color, just like the normal colors that we already know from Shadcn. Like gray, which is more bluish, zinc, which is more, yeah, purplish, I guess. Stone is more of a warm tone, and neutral is just a basic gray, no tone at all. So as I jump through them here, you can see the difference, and no, I'm not switching to light mode. It's late, okay? It's like 21, or maybe you don't know this time format. It's like 9 p.m. in the evening. And then we can choose the theme. The theme is just a color, just the brand. If your brand has a color, then this is the color you choose here. And then we have the icon library, which is pretty cool. And I'm personally a huge fan of these huge icons. I'm a huge fan of huge icons because they just look pretty. So now we not only have lucid, we also have tabular icons and huge icons. So we can choose that here. Choose the font, where we have some simple fonts here, like also a mono font. And we have the radius, so small, medium, large. That's what we already know from Shadcn. And then we have the menu accent. I think this is for the drop-down menu, because in Base UI it is called menu. Maybe they mean that. And then we have the shuffle button, which is pretty cool. So you can also just press the R key on your keyboard and just shuffle through different outputs here until you find something that looks good, like this, for example. I really like this look. And you can have a look at all the different components in Shadcn and just, yeah, R yourself through this here. And in this new project mode here, as you can see on the top, we have also this left sidebar where we can choose one special component and, yeah, toggle these things for these special components. Just any component, like the input, and toggle through, and you see how the theme is changing there. We also have these nice new building blocks. So for example, for 11 Labs, GitHub, Vercel and ChatGPT. Overall, just amazing what the Shadcn dude has delivered here to us. I just found one simple bug here. I get this classic client-side exception that we all hate, but overall a beautiful thing. And what are we going to do now? You have found the style that you want. Like, you go back on this example page, which you can find here on the bottom, and you toggle your way with R through it, and you say, oh, that one is the one I definitely want. Then you can say create project. You can choose Next.js, 10stack, Start or Vite, and you get a command for pnpm, npm, yarn and bun. You can copy that or click the copy command button, bring in the terminal of choice. For me, it's Ghosty. So now you paste the command, give your app a name, subscribe Toby May, for example, click enter, and now he's creating an app for you. An app which has all the defaults that you have specified here. So once opened, you see we have Base UI here in our application. We have the components JSON, everything set it up for us with the global CSS, which has our styles. That's really just awesome. So I just start this app now, and there we are. Sorry, now I got the light mode. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, that's how you use the new Shadcn create command. I really like this update, but there are two things I'm missing. I'm missing, for example, the autocomplete from Base UI. I can't find it here in the component. And one thing I also can't find is the actual Base UI implementations. So I click into the drop-down menu and I still see that it is using the Redux UI primitives here. So yeah, maybe the update to Base UI is only implemented in the new project builder and not in the components for now, but I think this will change next days. This is just something I have found out. If you want to see my video about Base UI, click here, and thank you for watching. Have a great week, and if we don't see each other earlier, have a great Christmas. Bye bye.